How is everybody doing today? Wonderful Wednesday, wonderful, worshipful Wednesday. How is everybody? Come on in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Good afternoon. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Greetings, 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 greetings. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Sorry, my power went out a little while ago. So let me log back in on my laptop here. How are you guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Kingdom, come on in, come on in, come on in. Today's topic is the narcissist is a liability. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good day, greetings to you. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Kingdom, come on in. Welcome in. We're having technical difficulties today, but the show must still go on, and if one thing doesn't work, we'll try another. How are you today, Kingdom? Come on in, come on in. How is everybody doing today? Welcome in. Today's topic is the narcissist is a liability. Yeah, liability. And we don't need liabilities. We don't need liabilities. We don't need um, people who are going to potentially have the ability to cost us our life, put us in situations that we shouldn't even be in. So yeah, their liability. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Good afternoon, good day to you. Greetings and welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. How is everybody's day going? Are you guys having a wonderful Wednesday? I hope so. I hope so. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon to you. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. How is your day? How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. I don't know what's going on with her, um, but that's okay. How are you today, Kingdom? Hi, hi. Hi, hi. How are you today? Come on in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Edith. How are you? Welcome in. Edith says, hello, everyone. Yes, how are you? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, but um, when you can't ride a horse, you ride a cow. So we'll figure it out. Hey, Truth. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good day to you. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Hey, Half Moon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. How are you guys today? Welcome in, welcome in. Edith, how are you? Truth, how are you? Half Moon, hi, hi, how are you? I love it. And then Truth says, and how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Um, I was fasting the last few days. Um, and then I ate today, and oh my goodness. Uh, I ate this morning, and my stomach is hurting, and I didn't even eat anything out of the ordinary. But I guess because I hadn't had solids, maybe for the last 3 or 4 days, uh, my body is like, "What's that?" But it is what it is. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, Truth. How are you? How are you doing? How are you? And how is Tuti? How's Tuti doing? And then Edith says it's not showing the live link. Um, Explain. I'm sorry. You said it's not showing the live link. Let me see here. There is something going on with my power went out. My Wi-Fi is like all over the place. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Um, I'm actually using a phone. I usually use my laptop, but it won't. It keeps going. It keeps spinning. So I'm not sure what's going on. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. You meaning? I think you mean you want to share it. Let's see. Uh, Try hitting. Well, I see share. It says live chat, but then it says live chat. And then if you hit live chat, you should be able to get it from there, I think. I hope. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Half Moon said doing good. A bit slow, but good. Yeah, I got a little bit of rest today, a little more than yesterday, so I'm feeling kind of okay today. Not as a little slow, but not like yesterday. Yesterday I was like Turtle City, honey. I was like I wasn't rushing for anything. I was just taking my slow time, just relaxing. So hopefully, as the week goes, you get um, a little more acclimated. Half Moon. Um, Half Moon said I ate some ground beef and then some shrimp with butter. That sounds good. I don't eat meat. I eat chicken like once in a blue moon, and every time I eat it, my stomach, I pay for it. My stomach is like, what's that? I don't want that. But I stopped eating meat. Ooh, maybe about 7 years now, I want to say. I think I don't keep track. But so I haven't had red meat in I don't know how long. And I loved red meat. I haven't had pork, and I love ham. I haven't had pork, and I can't even tell you. If I tell you, I would be lying. But every once in a blue, I do dabble in chicken, and then I pay for it the next day. But I keep telling myself that I do need to, that I would like to cut out shrimp and crab and a fish and all of that. But I haven't, I haven't had the the guts to do it yet. So I do still eat. I love shrimp. I love shrimp. I love seafood. Period. If you know me, my middle name is Seafood. I don't eat it as much as I used to. I used to eat it a lot, so I've slowed down quite a bit. But every once in a while, I do crave it. So yeah, yeah, it is good. That sounds yummy, Half Moon. And then Edith says, you can come on it. Should have uh, chat like etc. Not showing. Uh, so that happened for me. Edith, if you hit, let me go out. If you hit where it says live chat on the bottom and it tells you how many are watching, hit that. Hit that, and then it should go into, because that same thing happened to me about 5 minutes ago. But then when you hit the where you can see where you can write, if you try hitting that, see if that works. See if that works, honey. I'm so sorry. And then, hey, Annie, how are you today? Welcome in. And then, you know what you could do too, Edith? You can try going all the way out. I know this works a lot. Try going all the way out, close out YouTube, and then let it do its thing, and then come back in and see if that helps. I know that that does help sometimes. So try that and see if that's able to resolve your issue. And I'm sorry you're having an issue, honey. I'm so sorry. Annie, how are you today? Annie says, hello. I'm on time today. Yes, we just started. We just started. Yes, Annie. And Annie says, how you doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. Moving a little slow, but yesterday I was dragging. But today, moving a little faster, not quite like yesterday, but I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you? How you doing? Half Moon says it's 100 over here. Oh my God. I don't even want to know what floor. I'm inside and the air is pumping, honey. I don't even want to know what outside feels like. If you're 100, we probably are 110. Yeah, outside. Yeah, yeah, yep. This is definitely beach, pool, anything with water. Yeah, to cool off. Yeah, yep. I understand. I completely understand. And Half Moon says hi, Raven and Edith. Yes, and then Half Moon is saying Edith. Say hi to Edith, Annie, and Truth. Yeah, Truth. We haven't seen you in a while. We hope you're doing okay. And then Half Moon says red meat is all I eat. I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I ate it all. My son is the same way. Like that's his thing. He loves red meat. Like sometimes I tell him, take a break. Take a break. Like, gear off. He can't. He can't. He's like that too. He loves red meat. And then Annie says, hello, Truth. Hope you all had a good day. Yeah, we're doing okay, Annie. Thank you. And then Annie says, I tried to cut sugar. LOL, seafood is the best. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Sugar and seafood. Yeah. Yeah, yep, I know. Sugar is addictive. It's very addictive, and it puts you on that high, then it brings you down low. Yeah. Yep, I get you. I know. I feel the same way, Eddie. Same exact way. And then Truth says, okay, doing good. So I learn here better English. Some Gambians with their English is not so good. I stopped eating meat. Yeah. Yeah. And and for me, I did it on accident um, years ago. Um, and then I did try to go back. And then when I tried to go back, So every year for Lent, I usually give up something. Um, Starting Ash Wednesday, I usually give up something that I really love. And probably about 6, 7 years ago, I want to say, probably about that. One year I decided, oh, I'll give up meat for the 40 days. And I did that. And it was easy. It wasn't hard. It was very easy. And then when once Easter came and, the fast was over from the red meat, I tried to go back. And every time I tried to eat it, well, I didn't know that when I was doing it. I found out later that once your body goes 30, 40 days without those kind of solids, when you try to go back, your body will reject it, which is what happened to me. So I tried for like a week, and the whole week, um, I was in excruciating pain. And then after a week, I said, you know what? I was out for the 40 days, and I I didn't really miss it then, so I'm just gonna give it up. And then so I've never gone back. I've never had red meat since then. Have no desire for it at all. And so yeah, yeah. So it wasn't for me. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna give up on red meat. It just so happened that that's how it worked out. Um, and I'm still trying to wing that chicken out. Every once in a blue, it smells so good. I do eat it. So, but yeah, I understand, Truth. I understand. And then Annie says, Truth, I'm learning English at same too. Yep. And then Annie says, I'm fine, thanks. And then Truth says, okay, Annie, that's good. Good. Your English is doing pretty good. Both of you, Annie and Truth. And then Half Moon says, I turned off the AC years ago. Oh gosh, can't imagine. In the winter, I can turn it off. But like dead summer right now, oh my god! Like as I was getting dressed, just getting dressed, I was pouring down with sweat, and I came out here and I was like, oh, I can feel it. It's circulating. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, I love it. um, Annie says, yep, same. Hot. It's hot for days. Yeah, it's hot here. It's really, really, really hot here. Staying inside is best. And then Annie says, teenagers eat like crazy. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They always want to know, mom, dad, what's to eat? There's nothing to eat. My daughter says all the time, Mom, there's nothing to eat. And then I go and I'm like, well, we have this, and we have this, and we have this, and we have this, and what about this? And we have this. And I was like, so why are you saying there's nothing to eat? But they always say that. They always say there's nothing to eat, and there's tons to eat. Maybe it's not what they want. But yeah, they do that all the time. And yes, they do eat like crazy. And then Truth says, my father told to the ex-narc that I'm in Gambia and not happy about that. Oh, yeah, I think it's really important that we share with our loved ones. Hey, if you see them or talk to them, please don't share any information about me. Um, I would prefer you not to speak to them, um, if at all possible. If you're friends on social media, please remove them. I think it's really important that we do have those kind of conversations. Sometimes we just take it for granted that because we are no longer together, um, that they would assume that don't talk or don't have any conversations. And if you do have conversations, don't let it be about me or you. But, some people are just not understanding of that. So I think sometimes having those conversations are very, very, very important. So, and I'm so sorry, Truth. I'm so sorry. And then Annie says, it's harder to digest. I don't eat much beef because it's expensive mostly. Yeah, and it seems as though it's getting more and more and more and more expensive. So maybe they're trying to get people to stop eating the meat because the price of meat is going way up. So yeah, yeah, I agree. I completely agree. And then Annie says, be careful, True. Sometimes you have to be careful about what you share, even if it's your family. Sorry for you. Yeah. Yeah, we have to be so mindful, so mindful. And we have to tell them, please don't discuss. I would rather you not discuss anything. I would rather you not talk to them out of respect for me. But if you have to speak to them, say hello, how are you? Don't bring the ex up. Don't bring me. Don't bring you up in the conversation. And if they ask you anything about me, change the topic or say, no, I'm not doing that. You know, we have to have those kind of conversations. So let your dad know or all your family know. Please don't tell anything personal about me. I don't want anybody to know. So yeah, yeah. And then hey, Lawrence, how are you today? Welcome in. Lawrence is in the building. Lawrence says, oh, okay, y'all thought I wasn't here. Smash that like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Lawrence says, smash that like button on your way in. Come on, y'all. Get those likes up. Get the likes up. Everybody hit the like button all at one time. And how you doing today, Lawrence? Welcome in. And then Annie says, hello, Lawrence. LOL smashed. Yes, I love it. And then Half Moon says it takes more time to digest truth, but I eat less often. It is more satisfying. I'm not ever very hungry. I got you. Yeah, I learned, and I only learned this after, um, the giving up meat by accident, that red meat takes about between 5 and 7 days for your body to digest it. Not pass it out, but to break it down. Uh, yeah, for your body to break it down and digest it. I was like, whoa, that's a long time. So yeah, yep. And then Lawrence says, hello, Annie, peace and blessings. Yep. And then Annie says, Raven, a good steak is always yummy for sure. Yeah. And then Half Moon said, um, the narc was a vegetarian and animal rights activist and always complained about my diet. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And then, but but she'll sleep with whoever she wants to, right? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then Edith says, I find that people don't take this serious, the importance of no contact. Yep. He returned to my church and I had to leave. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Um, you know, in that instance, um, he returned to your church to watch you, to hoover you, um, probably to try to get back with you, or try to annoy you. Um, but I'm glad you left. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. I bet you, if you ask anyone, he's no longer there now that you're not there. I'm almost guaranteeing that if you ask um, a member, have you seen him there lately? Um, he might say no. They might say no. And I'm so sorry about that. But you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Sometimes we have to bow out gracefully. Sometimes we have to, like you said, no contact, no contact at all. And it's done for a number of things. For intimidation, maybe he figures if you see him in church, um, that you'll slowly allow him back in, because it's all fake that he's, going to church. He's coming to church to watch you, to see what you're wearing, to see what you're doing, to see if you're coming with someone. The list goes on and on and on. And I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so, so sorry about that. But you did the absolute correct thing. Good for you. Good for you. And then Annie says, I look to all videos related to NARC in English because I want to be sure he won't see it. Yep, in case. Safety first. Yeah, good for you. That's smart. That's very, 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 very smart, Annie. Very, very smart. Yeah. Yeah, very, very smart of you to do that. And we welcome you, of course, as always. And then Lawrence is reminding everybody, where is the beef? Smash the like button. We have quite a few in here, and I only see 3 likes up, and we have lots more than 3. So maybe we have window watchers. Maybe we have narcissists in the building. Maybe we have other content creators watching. I don't know. But if you're here and you're listening, all we ask is to hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let's see. And then Edith said they act like they don't understand. They completely understand. They know what they're doing on purpose. And it brings to today's topic. They are liabilities. They know exactly what they're doing. All of their actions. I thought about this and I said, when you're involved with a narcissist, when you have a narcissist in your company, when you are in an environment with a narcissist, there's no telling at any time if they're going to be explosive, if their behavior is going to cause someone else to react. So they are completely a liability. They're a liability for many, many, many different reasons. They're a liability because you can't get your blessing with these energy snatchers and these blessing snatchers and blessing blockers in your way. So that has a lot to do with it. I don't need a liability. I don't need someone who you never know how they're going to react. You never know what they're going to say. You never know what angle they're going to come from. 1 minute they're crying, the next minute they're yelling, the next minute they want to fight, the next minute they're throwing and banging things. The next minute they're yelling, cursing, and screaming. The next minute they're arguing, or you're getting all of the above. Because they're explosive. A lot of times when you try to calm, I have learned this. When you're dealing with narcissists, the reason why I feel that they're liabilities is, have you ever had a situation with a narcissist? And the more you try to calm them down, the more you try to de-escalate the situation, the more they amp up, the more they get going more, the more explosive they become, the louder they become, the more violent they become. When you're dealing with narcissists, there is no cap on what they won't do at any moment. At any moment. There is some chemical imbalance in their heads that you never know what you're going to get. They will take you for a loop over and over. And especially if you're if they're in front of a crowd, they love attention. So they don't care a lot of times when they're in front of people how they look, because they feel that their actions are justified. How they feel that, I don't know, but they feel that their actions are justified. So they're complete liability in every aspect. So we don't need these liabilities at all. Yeah. Um, and they do understand, Edith. They completely understand. Edith says they act like they don't understand. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. He knows that him coming to the church is going to annoy you, or he's wishing that you seeing him in church will bring you back to him because he figures that, hey, I'm trying, I'm here. No, 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 it doesn't work that way. And then Annie says, thank you, Lawrence. How are you? And then Annie says, of course, they play dumb all the time, but they know exactly what they're doing. Everything that they do, every argument that they started, every disagreement that they started, every toxic situation that has occurred with them, they were the one that struck the match. They were the ones that got it going because they love it. They love it. When things are boring, they don't want it. When things are quiet, their wheels are going. How can I get things going today? Yeah, yep. And then Half Moon says, I can usually buy a week's worth of food for around $40. It's affordable. Yeah, well, yeah, because I think you said your son lives with you. Um, it depends on how many people you're feeding. So a lot of those things do go into play with that. So yeah. And then Annie says, I never paid so much for basic food. It's annoying inflation. Yeah, food is going way, way, way up. I think they want people to starve. Yeah, it's food is getting very, very expensive, especially if you have quite a few people to put food on a table for. It can be quite expensive, yes. And then True says, I was listening in secret to the ex-narc, perhaps not good idea, but she said to Usman that she's fired from her job. Without job, she can't see the new supply and in danger to become homeless. Oh, oh boy. So she's relying on the new supply. It says without job, she can't see the new supply and in danger of becoming homeless. So if at first they deceive, they put themselves in it. They put themselves in it. They put themselves in it. So it is what it is. Sorry for her, but they put themselves in it. Yeah. And then Lawrence says, warm, as you know, what Wednesday? I am good, happy. Everyone is here in the chat. Get them likes up. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. A lot of people are joining. As you come in, we welcome you. Welcome in. So happy to have you. Welcome in. And as you come in, please hit the like button on your way in. Just hit that like button on your way in. Okay, guys? Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for joining. We're so happy to have you. Today's conversation is narcissists. That narcissist is a liability. And narcissists are liabilities in many, many ways. Yeah. Yep. And then Annie says, oh, that is unfair, but good you left. Yes. Less contact, the better. Yeah. Zero contact. Zero contact. The less they know, the better. The less you see them, the better. When you don't see them, that's even a plus. That's even more better. Yeah, we don't want them around us. We don't want to see them. We don't know what, we don't want them to know what we're doing. We don't want to know what they're doing. We don't care. Who cares? We could care less. We know what's going on. They're causing confusion. They're causing arguments. They're creating a toxic environment. They're creating problems and issues. They're lying, they're deceiving, they're being unfaithful and unloyal. We already know what that is. Who needs it? No one needs it. No. And stress beyond stress. No. No. Your stomach is always in knots. You're always walking on eggshells because you don't know how they're going to respond or how they're going to react. No. You're coming 5 minutes late. They're accusing you of cheating. No. No. Yelling and screaming for no reason. No. Who needs it? Who misses? I don't miss that. I sure don't miss that crap. Nope. Not even a little bit. Annie said to stress you. Yep, to stress you out also. It's on purpose for sure. Yes. Yes. Edith. Yes, that's what it's about. Yep. And then True said Usman did the talk and I said nothing. I'm sorry, but who is Usman? I'm sorry. Truth, who's Usman? And then Lawrence says, let people go in love. Yep, no malice. Yep, no hard feelings. You're just not what I or what God requires in my life. Exactly. 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 Peace out. Wish you all the best. Hope you find what you're looking for. Hope you find the happiness. Hope everything you said, they said that we were not. We hope that they do find it in the next supply. We hope that that's the case. Please let them find what they're looking for. Hallelujah. 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 Guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. There's quite a few people in the live and we only have 4 likes. Please, 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 please hit the like button. Smash that like button. Come on in. Come on in. As you come in, all I ask is that you hit the like button. Let YouTube know that you appreciate this channel. Let YouTube know that you're appreciating these lives. And let me know that the time that I'm spending coming here, sharing my knowledge and talking to you guys is that you appreciate me. Okay? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Let's see. Sorry. And then Annie says, I got hyper vigilant, but necessary. Yeah. Yep. And then Annie says, amen, Lawrence. Hey, Angela, how are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. And then Angela says, I love you, treasure fam. Yes, we love you too, honey. How you been? Welcome in, welcome in. As you come in, smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. And then Annie is sending love. I love it. And then Annie says they get fuel from reactions, any kind of reactions. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely correct. Any kind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it's a negative reaction, they want it. If it's a positive reaction, they want it. If it's you catering to them and telling them that they're the best, they want it. If whatever it is, it doesn't matter. As long as it's a reaction, as long as it's fuel, they want it. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Patty, how are you today? Welcome in. Patty says, hello. How are you today? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you been? How have you been? And as you come in, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. And then Annie says, they know. Yep, they do know. They like to play the sheep. I love it, Annie. That is so true. That is so the innocent, quiet lamb. Yep, they're so calm. They're so quiet. Oh, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm coming to your church. Yeah, I just wanted to go to church, and I I just so happened to come here. Did I do something wrong? I didn't mean to do something wrong. Did I upset you? Did I offend you by coming to your church? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. All lies. All lies. All lies. And then Annie is saying, hey, Patty. And then Edith says, you are so correct. So predictable, but so unpredictable. Yeah. Yep. I fear for the other people in the church safety. Ooh. Yeah, because if you're not there, he's still there. He may be preying on PREY. He may be preying on others. So yeah, we'll definitely put them in prayer, and we're gonna ask that God remove him out of there and send him on his way. Yeah, yeah, send him on his way. Um, I fear for other people in the church safety. I went Father's Day and he texted me to leave him. The audacity of these people. I'm like, I'm reading this and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Uh, they're so exhausting. Talking about them even is exhausting. Oh my goodness. Edith says, I went Father's Day and he texted me to leave him alone. Well, meanwhile, he's at your church. Oh my goodness. The audacity of these people. He turned around and called sick. It's not funny, and I'm not laughing like funny laugh. I'm laughing because they are just, there's something wrong. There's a chemical imbalance somewhere upstairs. Oh my goodness. Ah, unbelievable. Unreal. And I'm going to say it one more time. The audacity of these people. Oh my goodness. Half Moon says, that's her karma truth. Yep. Let her have her own. Yep. Trials. Yep. Don't save her. Exactly. Exactly. Love them from a distance. Guess what? A very far distance. Yeah. Yeah. And then Annie says people in the church will see by themselves on time. Yeah, well, they're very convincing. They're very, very convincing. So if someone's discernment is not up, right, and someone's in their gullible state, or just very trusting, and see the good in people, they take advantage of that. They take advantage of that, and then they turn into the liability, after the fact, but we don't know it sometimes. So we just have to pray for them. We're going to pray that God sends them along, sends them on his way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Edith says, thank you, Annie. And then Patty says, always in flight. Annie. Yes. It's funny that as I read that, all I could picture was a witch on a broom, always in flight. A witch on a broom. A male witch and a female witch on a broom. Always in flight. That's, as I read that vision just popped in my head. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Very true. Very, very true, Patty. Mwah. Yeah. Yep. And then Annie says, Edith, it's a fact. Yep. Never doubt it. Yeah. Yep. And then Patty says, where is the like? The like is if you hit the X button, Patty, and you see where the title is, if you X out of the chat for a second and you see where the title is, there is a thumb button there. That's a thumb up, and then there's a thumb down button. So we're asking that you hit the thumb up button to hit the like. Just let me know, let YouTube know that you're appreciating these lives. And so let me go back in. So let's see. Hold on a second. Let me get back to my spot here. And then Annie says, it's very useful, especially for healing things. Yeah. And Annie is saying, hey, Angela. Hey, Rebecca. And Rebecca says, hey, how are you today? How are you today, love? How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. And then Annie says, oh, I learned something about healing yesterday. It's hard to translate. I have noticed that I do know a lot about the negative part due to abuse. I forget about good examples because I don't remember. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, you know, at healing, healing really a lot of times is, you know, doing the work. We talk about this all the time. Doing the work, reconnecting with God, or staying connected with God, whichever one. And then it goes along with forgiveness. So whatever they did to you, regardless of how bad it was, and for some of us, it was really, 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 really bad. We have to forgive them. That's part of healing. And the reason why we have to forgive them is because forgiveness is not really for them. It's for us so that we can learn and we can grow and we can move forward. When we hold malice and hurt and hatred in our hearts for anybody, it holds us back, not the other person. Because guess what? That other person that did you wrong is snoring like this with their mouth wide open, catching all the flies, snoring the rooftop off the building. Believe that. You think they're losing sleep over what they did wrong to you and me? No, they're not. No, they are not. They're sleeping real good. Like I said, catching all the flies and snoring and in a deep sleep. So forgiveness is not for them. They don't care what they did. They don't care that it hurt us. Forgiveness is for us, so that when we forgive them, we heal. We let it go. And then whatever wrong that we did or whatever we allowed, that we forgive ourselves as well. That's part of the healing. And when we do that, it's like a weight is lifted. So we wish them well. Like Lawrence says, we wish them well. We wish them the best. You do you, I do me. I don't wish you any bad. I know you wish me bad. I know you wish us bad, but we don't wish them any bad, because we know that when you wish bad on someone, all it does is boomerang right back to whoever created it, the sender. So wish them well. Wish them happiness. Wish them lots of whatever is good. Yeah. Yep. Knowing that what you wish for them, it just comes back to you. It's universal law. Yeah. Yep. And then Annie is saying, hey, Rebecca. And Annie said, bad witch. Of course. Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. And then Annie says, on YouTube, you need to close the chat. Yep, click the light and then put the chat back up again. Yes, Thank you, Annie. Hey, Close Account. How are you today? Welcome in. Close Account says, I looked up my narcissist for last year, 2022 DV. DV, domestic violence. Okay, gotcha. I'm so sorry, honey. But you know what? You didn't do it. You didn't do it. That's what the narrative that they will tell you, that you did it. They did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. Their actions, right? His or her actions that he or she did to you caused for he or she to be locked up. So you didn't do anything. So don't take ownership for that. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I hope you're doing okay today. I hope you're doing better. And I hope that you're on your healing journey. And we welcome you. We welcome you with open arms. So happy to have you. Sorry that you had to experience that. But we're here for you. We're here for you. You can come here anytime. If you're having an issue, you have a question, whatever it is, we're here for you, okay? And again, I'm so sorry you had to experience that. So sorry that you had to go through that. Hey, is it NS? NS Boone, how you doing today? Welcome in. Hello, how are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? So happy to have you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. And then Annie says, me see what I mean. I truly don't understand. So when I see it, I don't understand because I have trust issues now. Yeah, that's very common. That's very common. It's hard to trust. It's hard to trust. But use your discernment, guys. Everybody has discernment. If we start using our sorry guys, the phone was ringing. Um, if we use our discernment and stop ignoring the red flags, those trust issues will go away. Because those red flags, when we see them, when we know them, when we acknowledge them, that's our antennas going up, our intuition going up saying, oh, something's not right, and detach right away. But we tend to see the red flags, allow people in, even though we see red flags, get ourselves entangled with these monsters, and then 6 months, a year later, whatever time later, we know what the end result is, and then we're back to having more and more trust issues. But if we use our discernment and not ignore those red flags in the very beginning, then it'll be a lot easier to deal with. What's easier? This is a question. What's easier for us to detach on early on when there are no real feelings attached, or a year after? What's easier? Yeah, what's easier? Yeah, and I understand the trust issues thing, Annie, for sure. And then Annie is saying, hey, boom. And then Annie said they sleep as babies. They sure do. They sure do. La La Land. They sure do. Closed account says I filed lawsuit against my ex-narc for stuff and 2,000 and $2,500 I lent him. He was lying. He was trying to use me. Yeah, 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 yeah. A lot of times, that is their goal from the very beginning. From the very beginning. From the very beginning. And I hope you're able to get back what you lost. Yeah. And then Rebecca says, my new grandson, my daughter today, baby, my grandmother. I'm not understanding, Rebecca. I'm so sorry. My new grandson, my daughter today, baby, my grandma. I don't understand, honey. Annie says, close account, all they can do is use you. That's their main supply. Yeah. Yep. Sadly. Sadly. But as we move forward, because we can't undo everything that has happened to us, we can't undo it. But we can see the signs when another one comes in a new body. We can recognize the love bombing. We can recognize the being super, super, super attentive. Um, how they treat others, how they don't share a lot in the beginning. We know what that looks like. We talked about this yesterday. One thing that they have taught us, if we were paying attention, is how they come in the very beginning. We know what that looks like because we've all had that experience. So yeah. Yeah. And stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Fast and pray. And then fast and pray some more. Yeah. Yeah. Close accounts said he was upset that actually pressed charges. Oh, okay, for something that happened months ago. Yeah, because they want to be able to get away with everything. So how dare we press charges on something that they did? Because they don't take accountability for anything. They don't take accountability for anything. So they will say, we got them locked up. Or we got them arrested. No, you got yourself arrested. They got themselves arrested for their actions. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't do things that's going to get yourself locked up. Don't pull weapons. Don't do anything that's going to cause someone to have to call the police. Keep your hands to yourself. Learn to walk away. Yeah. And stop they try to bully and they try to intimidate people. Yeah. Yep. And I'm so sorry again. And then Half Moon says, good luck, close. Yep. I wouldn't. That's looking for trouble. Vengeance is God's word. Well, if she's already, I'm going to assume you are a she, but that's an assumption. If Close has already pressed charges, don't drop the charges. Because a lot of times, if you have already done it, a lot of times when we drop charges, they then feel that they're untouchable and that they can now do the same exact thing to someone else. So if you've already pressed charges, keep them. And then still let God deal with them on their own. Yeah. And then Close says, I'm free. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Orlando. How are you today? Welcome in. Orlando says, thank you for this. You are so welcome. Orlando says, I'm not sure what that means, honey. What is that? Close says, is the narcissist rage for me? Yep, really abusive. Yeah. Yeah, because they know they definitely get an enraged. And once they get there, nobody can calm them down. No one. They are completely out of control. Hence, they are a liability once they get to that. They're a liability across the board, period. But they're especially a liability when they become enraged and you can't, nothing you say, nothing you do. If you walk away, that enrages them more. If you tell them to calm down, that enrages them more. They're ticking time bombs. Yeah, yeah. Orlando says, I wish I could speak with you. Yeah, yeah. Orlando, I do. Are you here in the States? I should ask that question first. If you're here in the States, I do one-on-one coaching sessions. I put it under every live, but after this live, I'll go in and I'll put my information on how we can connect. But yeah, I do one-on-one coaching sessions. Yes, I do offer that. Absolutely. Sorry. So yes, as long as you're in the States, we can make that happen. Okay. All right. Definitely. And then, and if we are not in the States, we'll have to figure something else out. Um, uh, Half Moon said, mine ripped me off too, but I walked away. I have recovered. It was petty compared to what my ex-wife did. Yeah, yeah. And then Annie says, it takes time, but justice can be served even if it's cold. Wow, wow, wow. And then Close says, he lied about divorce. These narcissists are very abusive. Yes, they are. They really are. They absolutely are. Yeah. And then Half Moon says, you are right, Close. Don't engage him. Yep. They are more sneaky than we are. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And then Annie says, always be aware of their capacity uh, of disturb the truth. Be extremely focused and calm. Stick to facts. Annie, mwah. I love it. What time is it, guys? Oh, it's late. I gotta wrap up, guys. I gotta wrap up. I'm gonna try to read the rest of these comments. Yes, I love it. Stick to the facts, honey. Stick to the facts. And then Annie says, Raven, yep, big time. And then True said the internet connection was gone. Yeah, I have some I was having some issues when we first started. So yeah, I get it. And then Annie says, hi, Orlando. And then Annie says, yes, ma'am. I see it clearly now. Yep. Already dodged some bullets. Exactly. Annie says there's plenty of them. Sadly, this is very, very true. Close says, this is what he said. He actually denied putting his He denied putting his on me last year. Putting his what? I'm so sorry. You said he denied putting his on me? I'm not sure what you mean by that, honey. I'm so sorry. Annie says, of course they will lie all the way. The more you calm, better it is fine witness if possible. Be a silent ninja. Yeah, even if you're calm. When they're enraged and you're calm, that upsets them as well because they want you to be just like them so that they can then reverse it and point the finger and say, look how you're acting. Meanwhile, they're enraged and out of control, but they don't see that. Yeah, yeah. And then Close says he lied about him filing divorce. And when we break, he went back to his wife. Everything was a lie. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Wow. Wow. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But what we have to do, now that we know what we know, and again, we can't undo what we've already experienced. We can't undo what's already done. But moving forward, if someone comes to us and says, hey, I filed for divorce, first, we want to see, let me see the papers. Second, where's the divorce decree? Where did the judge sign off? That's the angle that we have to come from. We don't want to take their word for anything. Nothing. We want proof. We want proof. Moving forward, we want proof. And I'm so sorry. And yes, everything with them is a complete lie. Yeah. Yeah. And then Annie says, when they piss, it meant you right also. Yes, yes. I think I understand what you mean. And then Close said he went back to his wife who had claimed had filed he filed for divorce. He did it to hurt me. Yeah, because that's how they know what to do. That's the only thing they know what to do. That's the only thing they do know how to do is to hurt people because they're hurt. And hurt people hurt people. So they're broken, shattered inside, and they're hurt. So they turn around and hurt as many people as they can. And they don't care. And then Annie's throwing kisses, and Annie says dinner time is here. Have a good evening. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, Annie. I'm wrapping up now too. I'm just gonna read these last few notes. And then close account says hand. He denied putting his hands on me. Okay, gotcha. Last year, of course. Of course, everything that happened, they're going to say it didn't happen. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they do. They do that, sadly. And I'm so sorry again, love. And then Half Moon says, have a good evening, everyone. Yes, have a good night. Have a great night, everybody. And then Close said he told the judge I only filed lawsuit because he went back to his wife. We lived together for a whole year. This was wicked. They are wicked. They are completely wicked in every sense of the word. And I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. And if you want to connect for a one-on-one coaching session, check under this live. I'm going to put everything in the description for you as well. Yeah, I'm so sorry, honey. And then Orlando says, I experienced a true narcissist yesterday. She went into rage and tried to attack me in a store and then lied to me, calling me a psycho and a wow and a B. All of this over me blocking her. Wow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And do you live in the U.S., Orlando? And then Edith said, I tried to do a background check in the state of California. They don't allow it. Ooh. Oh. That's weird that they don't allow that. What? That sounds criminal. How do you not allow background checks on people? And Orlando says hi. Uh, you may have to try Googling ways around doing background checks in the state of California. I'm sure there's a way around it. I'm almost certain. I don't know because I don't live in California and I haven't had that topic come up. But I'm sure there's a way around it. I'm sure there's a way around it. Always a way around it. So, do a little searching, do a little investigating, and then go to YouTube University and put in, and I'm sure there's maybe somebody that's in there that has a video up telling you there's ways that you can go around it. Yeah. Yeah. And then Chu said the new supply from the NARC X have no money to travel to Belgium, and she's worried not to get the money for the Gambia to see her husband, and the husband is of course the new supply, also very toxic. Yeah, truth. She's on a downhill spiral. Don't don't help her, like Halfmoon says. Detach yourself. Tell people you don't want to know. The less you know about what's going on with her, I promise you, the better off everything will be, because then you can live at peace. And your peace, you'll be wearing your peace, knowing that you have nothing to do with what's going on with her. And that downhill spiral that she's on, she's in a sled going down it. And she's setting her own destruction and she has no idea. So yeah. And then Lawrence says, smash that like button. Treasure, I am noticing another content creator are copying your platform. Treasure, you are making waves. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And like I said, you listen, the topics are there. But just come in and say, hey sis, I love what you're doing. You don't know this, but you're inspiring me. That would be like the best. That would be the best. But Kingdom, I'm gonna wrap up. I do have to go. I hope you guys have an awesome evening. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like. And then remember that you are a part of God's kingdom and that he loves you more than anything in this world. If you want to connect for a one-on-one, I'm going to put all of the information under the description of this slide so we can connect. And then I'm looking for a co-host. So if anybody wants to come and co-host and do a live with me, we'll figure out a topic to do together. And then you'll come on live and be my co-host. I would love to have you. And I won't be back on tomorrow and Friday, but I'll be back on Monday. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and we will talk soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you guys, and thank you for your support. And then if you want to send financial support, you can always send something through Super Chat, and then I do have a Cash App that I'll put under the description in the live as well. You can send a Cash App through that. All right. So I love you and have an awesome weekend, and we'll be back on Monday. Bye, Kingdom. Love you guys.